British Columbia, Canada, a province known for its stunning natural beauty, vibrant cities, and diverse culture. But behind the facade of this picturesque setting, an opioid crisis is unfolding that has devastated our community and claimed countless lives.
And it's an ongoing problem, and they're increasing problem rate, I would say, and over the COVID-19 pandemic period, it also got worse. And so there has been a lot of resources put into this issue by public health in this period of time because we're losing a lot of British Columbians to this.
In other words, it is a public health emergency. These deaths have a serious impact on public health, and the numbers are unusual and unexpected.
The opioid crisis in Canada is a growing problem that affects not only individuals of the homeless population, but our personal friends and families as well.
Family, our loved ones. Something has to change about the public policy we have in place right now to prevent these deaths.
There are so many reasons why someone wouldn't seek care. So, you know, if I'm having an overdose and, you know, someone like me, right, I have kids, maybe I don't want to seek health care because I'm worried about what might happen to my kids in that situation. Is someone going to take my kids away from me? Am I going to get in trouble with the law? You know, so there are different, what are people going to think of me? There are different reasons why you wouldn't access healthcare.
A huge barrier for people who use drugs is the stigma surrounding drug use. There is stigma in healthcare, stigma in our communities, and stigma amongst our friends and family. Opioid deaths are not necessarily a result of the drug itself, but the hesitancy to reach out for help due to the stigma.
So I was in Toronto in September, and there was a lot of ideas swirling around. A big one was decriminalization. They're looking to decriminalize all drugs like Portugal did. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think that's a solution that'll happen anytime soon. So for me, opiate-based replacement programs that they're introducing this year, I mean, Suboxone, Methadone, and there's a few others that are coming to light now. They give you a chance to see what your life would look like without drugs. You know, you get to experience life again and be a part of society and get back and integrated back into the world.
The people that the coroner tells us are dying of overdose, the majority are dying alone in their own homes with their family and friends having no idea that they were struggling with addiction. And these are people that never reached out for a treatment bed or medication-assisted treatment.
It's an extremely addictive substance, and this is something that's physiological. It can literally happen to anybody in exactly the same way, and it's not something that can just, it's not just like it's not so simple as you just stop, you know what I mean? So I think those are all some pretty common misconceptions. And if they weren't there, I think there would be a lot more understanding and maybe compassion from the public about this issue and treating it as a health issue.
The crisis has put a huge strain on emergency services, with paramedics responding to a record number of overdose calls. The opioid crisis in BC is a complex issue that requires a collaborative and compassionate approach. There are no easy solutions, but with the right resources, support, and strategies, we can work together to save lives and build healthier communities.